GM. What's up, y'all? Got a slightly different studio setup than what we're used to here. So I'm still kind of getting used to the kinks a little bit. My YouTube resolution apparently is messed up too. So sorry if I'm figuring this out. The expected video resolution is too big. Okay, we're gonna fix that. And then we're gonna do some optimism voting. Welcome to the stream, y'all. Welcome. I need to fix the output somehow. Change the current video resolution. YouTube keeps yelling at me. That's okay. Video, here we go. I can't change it during the recording here. So what do I do? I guess it just will still work. It just still works though, so it's fine. We're just gonna fix this later. Okay, cool. What's up? So to give you all a little bit of background, I have been, a little switch here. I have been invited to do some voting on the Optimism Round 5 retroactive funding. Actually, hold on one second. Which means I get to help vote on which products get to get up to 8 million OP token, which is pretty cool. I'm not logged into my OP account right now because I'm on my new streaming setup, which is a lot more privacy focused, or privacy is the wrong word. It's a lot more security focused here. And we're going to be going over the handbook real briefly. And then once we go over the handbook, then we're going to start looking at these projects. So I get to go over. Yo, what up, Jeremy? What up, Matt? I get to go over, yeah, the OP stack. Which ones? There's specific ones in the OP stack that I get to go over. It's not all of them. OP tooling, that's the ones that I get to go over. And I lost my link on it. Let's connect. This is just like a dummy wallet that I have here. Okay. And here's what it kind of looks like. I'm obviously not connected, so it's like, it says I'm in demo mode. I'm not a badge holder because this is not the correct one. What up? It's 2:30 a.m. in India. Well, it's probably time for bed for you then. But basically, I get to choose how much OP should be dedicated to kind of each amount, but I'm only doing OP stack tooling. So I guess afterwards, I'll get to do a little deciding on how useful this OP stack tooling stuff is compared to these two. But yeah. The Optimism Foundation initially set the round 5 budget at 8 million OP. They decided on this budget after viewing the results from round 3, where 40 plus OP stack projects were allocated that many OP. Estimating that the impact with the OP stack category has increased, set a higher budget. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, cool. Here is the handbook, I believe, or the badge holder book. Yep, badge holder manual. This is just kind of more details on what's going on. 8 million OP, that's a lot of dollars. OP token CoinGecko. Okay, so that's like times 1.5, $12 million that they're giving out. That's crazy. Okay, badge holder manual. So I have 4 days to do all this voting. So we're probably not going to get time to vote on everything today. Voting transparency, votes on round allocation category budget will be public. Votes on individual projects will be private. Conflict of interest disclosures will be public. Oh, so I probably shouldn't be streaming me voting this. My votes are subject to change. I guess I'll say that out loud now. So whatever I do here doesn't mean that's going to be what I go with at the end. Voting on budget. As a voter in Retro Funding 5, your task... I'm turning these lights off. These lights are killing me. Hold on. Oh yeah, now I'm nice and dark. Okay. You will vote on the total amount of OP to be allocated for the round. Within the Foundation's set range of that much, choose an amount you believe fairly reflects the impact of the projects in this round. So I get to see how good these projects are. Voting on projects. You have been randomly assigned to evaluate projects within one of the 3 categories. Yep, I'm doing stack tooling. So I'm doing stack tooling. To unlock your ballot, you must first rate each project on a scale of low to high impact. Declare conflicts of interest. Okay. Rank projects and allocate rewards. Useful tools. Pairwise, impact garden, dev outflow. Impact equals profit. Retrofunding's purpose is to reward products for the impact they have created for the Optimism Collective. Following the axiom of impact equals profit, the collective believes in fairly rewarding each contributor for the impact they have provided. In no way does retrofunding reward expected future work or impact of projects. It is only concerned with retroactively rewarding the impact that has already been created. Got it. Okay. Voter selection experiment. In round 5, we tested a selection mechanism that used GitHub contribution graphs to attempt to identify individuals with a high proximity to the OP stack. Want to understand the selection method is effective. Interesting. Self-dealing and bribery policy. Should not vote for organizations where they expect any portions of funds to flow to them or projects from which they derive income. Voters will need to disclose their conflict of interest during the review of projects in the voting process. I have a conflict of interest on everything because, oops, if it's ETH related, I love it. So I don't know. I want Web3 to be good. Is that a conflict of interest? Products for which a badge holder has disclosed a conflict of interest will be removed from the badge holder's ballot. Any blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool. Thank you for the information there. So yeah, I guess let's we're not building an L2 right now, but other people are building L2s. I guess someone should have read the docs. Or what do you mean someone should have read the docs? All right, I'm also going to put my timer on. Change the settings on this. 55 minutes. All right, cool. I'm going to come back to this actually because I just don't know enough yet. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how, like if the OP stack tooling stuff is garbage, then then it won't make sense for me to, do stuff there. But I'm assuming it won't be garbage. I'm assuming these will be great. And I'll come back to this and I'll be like, yeah, we're going to do a ton of money to it. But anyways, I guess we'll find out very shortly. Okay, so, all right, let's go through the OP stack tool. So let's get started. Okay. OP stack tooling. Let's get a little bit more clarity. Efforts that improve the usability and accessibility of the OP stack through tooling enhancements. Example, integration and load testing infrastructure script for running an Optimism node. RaaS providers. What is RaaS? what is a RaaS? Oh, roll up as a service. Got it. Okay. RaaS providers OP stack tutorials and documentation. Eligibility: the following types of projects are eligible: tools that facilitate deployment, operation, or testing of OP stack. This includes integration tools, load testing infrastructure, and script and node management, services for deploying and hosting an OP chain. I'm assuming most of these are going to be RaaS as a service. What up, Late Night AI? This is Retroactive Optimism funding. Documentation and tutorials which aid in understanding of the OP stack components and development. Okay, cool. Not eligible. Okay. Products that are used to deploy or develop contracts or apps. So this is like frameworks and stuff, including the development and deployment of Optimism contracts. May be rewarded in Retro Funding 7 dev tooling. They are not in scope for this category. This makes sense. Extended tooling that is not listed under eligibility, including analytics / data infrastructure. Great. Love that. Front-end libraries, indexes, more. Love that. Yep. Okay. Documentation tutorials which are not about OP stacks components or development, such as non-technical tutorials about Optimism. Great, makes sense. So this is good that they're being super explicit here, because one could argue anything Ethereum related is like valid, but I think this kind of clarifies it, that it's got to be OP stack. It's got to be OP stack too. Which is great. For this round, they're doing just OP stack. So, okay, cool. So let's start with our first one. So this is Gelato RaaS. So let's do Gelato. Let's do a little name, link, summary if I want to do summary, rating, notes, Gelato. Roll up as a service. And I'm probably going to try out some of these. Launch enterprise grade L2s and L3 chains integrated with industry standard Web3 services in just one click. Gelato powers several OP chains, including some in stealth mode, enabling blah, blah, blah. Transaction in just a few moments. Okay, repos, links, and smart contracts. Applicants were asked to report an impact between October 1st and July. Promises of future deliverables or impact are not allowed. And they have a little note here, and they have historical funding. Okay, cool. So they got 76. What up, pro businessman? Yeah, I know it's been a hot minute. Been a lot going on. Yeah, buddy. Lightweight, baby. You know. Okay. So this is their, what is this? Metrics Garden. Insights. Absence of contribution, extremely upset. What is this? What is this metrics garden thing? Addressing lack of standardization data. Okay, so is this like, it's like, why are all these people extremely upset? Like, what does that mean? Well, I know he's on the Gelato team, so I don't think he would be, more chains for the super chain. I don't think he would be extremely upset on the Gelato team. I don't really understand this testimonial things. Okay, GameSwift testnet camp, Gelato OP, blah, 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 deploy your own rollup. I'm assuming this is the link to their tool. Yeah. Deploy production grade, blah, blah. It's going to make me sign into some stuff. Gotta sign my dummy Google account. Gotta create a little dummy organization here. Okay. I mean, this looks pretty legit. Documentation. Okay, welcome to Gelato Rollup as a Service. Provides tool for deploying, hosting, and managing Ethereum rollup chains efficiently. GM, DI, dear. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. This platform offers both zero knowledge and optimistic rollups. Okay, so we have Polygon down to Celestia An eigenlayer, interesting. So let's look at the OP one, OP stack one. OP stack features, blah, 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 blah. Run a full OP node. Roll up node, OP node, software dependencies, all this stuff. Okay, I probably should try this out. Oh, it's gonna take me all day just to try it. DDA, all right, DDA. So this is just like kind of the basic instructions for setting up Geth and running the Geth node. Then you just run an OP node. Wait, where's the rollup as a service part? Is this just doing everything for you? Or it looks like you have to do everything yourself anyways. Genesis file, rollup config. Where's the as a service part? This looks like it's just the instructions for like doing it yourself. What is Gelato doing for me? Rollup config, configuration parameters, and Genesis files. I guess it just gives you a UI. Okay, what? Obtain the Genesis roll. Okay, we're gonna blah blah. Download rollup.json and genesis.json. Place them in your config/testnet in the OP full node directory. Oh, it like gives you. Oh, I think. Okay, I see. So if I'm here. Deploy one-click rollup. I see. I see. Oh, this is pretty cool. It's either or, okay. So it's going to... Basically, what this is going to do is it'll launch the L2 test. So it'll run a node itself. It'll give you an RPC. It'll give you a block explorer and a bridge. I see. Okay, that's cool. So it basically is going to do a lot of the setup for you. But then I guess I don't understand why. This guy will walk you through the process of building a node from source, focusing on the OP node and OP Geth implementation. These steps are essentially going to run a full node on a specific architecture and inspect the source code of the node that you're running. Oh, because it gives you the node. That's interesting. I wonder why they wouldn't do... To me, this feels like something more like an Alchemy or a Quick Node would do. It's interesting that Gelato is doing this. So, okay, so it gives you like an RPC, but then it gives you the information, hey, like here's how you can then run your own node afterwards. So I don't have to do this. I don't have to run a full OP node, right? To run a full OP node. This is like if you decide to build your own, here's how you would. Because the Genesis file is going to have your roll config stuff, or the, okay. Got it. Interesting. Okay, cool. This looks like it works. It's gonna take me forever to judge all these if I take this long and everything, but that's all right. Okay, repos, links and contract, GameSwift testnet. Okay, so this is a rollup as a service. Got a little block explorer. Looks like it's from Block Scout. That's great. Bridge. Nice. Got a little bridge. Transaction debugger. Some RPCs. Camp test and Gelato OP. So these are all like Okay, so these are all some of the roll-ups that have launched. Are any of these on L2B? Camp, Eternity. Is there a search on here? Camp. Game Swift. Game Swift. No, am I thinking about this wrong? Eternity. Eternity. No. Lisk? Okay, Lisk is... Oh, so this is... I mean, that's pretty good. It's 99% of the TVL is the Lisk token. That's not great. But still, I mean, this is cool. Like, so it's Gelato powering. I mean, that's worthwhile noting. So this is a roll up as a service. Optimism. Voting notes. To view, freeze, one row. Let's... Service. Lisk. Mainnet powered. Or powers Lisk. Mainnet. I mean, that's pretty cool. Are you listening to lo-fi music that we're getting here? You sure are. You sure is. Yeah, it's lo-fi. Hey, Patrick, it's Chris. What's up, Chris? What's up, Darkened Realms? I'm gonna use it. Yeah, is the music too loud? If it's too loud, let me know. I'll turn it down. It's hard for me to know like what you guys can hear. So this testimonials thing I don't get. I don't understand what this is telling me. Attestations 5. Blah, 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 blah. Who is user tooling and how it's benefit? Gelato powers several OP chains, including some stealth mode, enabling over 19.5 million transactions. So that's cool. In just a few months. So notes, powers us mainnet, which had what? 126 million. 126 million TVL. And then obviously there's like an asterisk here because it's mostly LSK token. That many transactions, we'll have to take their word for it. 4th largest OP super chain by TVL. Is that right? Optimistic roll up. Optimistic roll up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I guess Blast. Is Blast technically an optimistic roll up on the OP stack? I thought there was some controversy there. Or maybe it was Mantle. I forget. Oh well. Eternity launched the first entertainment-focused AI-powered L2, already surpassing 3.5 million transactions on testnet. Camp did some cool stuff. GameSwift did some cool stuff. Okay, pay to use. Pricing model, pay to use. Okay. So it's a roll-up as a service. It looks like it has enabled some projects to do stuff, but it's... This is where public goods funding is like, is this public goods funding? Because it's like, okay, it's a product being sold. So is it public goods? Payment model? I mean, I guess it's still a, like, okay, what is a public good? I need some. Where is the handbook? Okay. Retro funding. Okay, so it's just retro funding. It's not public goods. I think this was something that they talked about. Okay, that link is not found. Okay. Impact equals profit. I'm gonna have to let me put myself a note. To do is the fact that they are technically not a public goods. Okay. They have yeah, because I mean you can be a public good with a payment model still. I don't know. Maybe it's fine. Is that okay? Okay, so some questions we're gonna have to follow up with. Okay, music is okay, great. What up, Rizwan? Seems okay. It's hard to like, there's not like a whole lot of data. It's like, all right, you kind of got to take their word for it. I might have to like do a little snooping around later. Pricing model pay as you go, so that's probably fine. I don't know. How would you score this product's impact on the OP stack? I don't know. Let's go check out the other ones. Okay. Maintaining simple optimism node. Maintaining a simple optimism node. I got OP funding round 4. Oh, hell yeah. This is my first time doing some voting here, so I'm learning kind of as I go here myself. Probably should have my phone in case somebody like... Hold on one sec, I'll be right back. In case someone messages me that I do something stupid. No, no one's messaged me. Okay. Cool. Okay. So it's probably fine. Yeah, impact equals profit. Like, it doesn't matter if they're like have a payment plan. That's fine. Okay, next. Simple optimism node. An open source Optimism full archive node Docker composed deployment script used by more than 320 developers and featured in the official docs. Some stars and forks. So no contributors, issues closed, pull requests. However, the actual usage is higher as many instances are not being tracked. Okay, so this is an open source tool. We like that. I do love a Docker compose for running node infrastructure. For all of those watching who don't like run like nodes, especially when you have like a bunch of things to like upgrade and mix and match, like a nice Docker compose is really, really nice. Gross. Don't love that, but it's fine. What's in this person's .env.example? Oh, there's no private keys in here? That's fine. Okay. Oh, it's not for the rollups though. It's like just for the OP nodes. I should probably try this out myself. That might be cool. Comes with the Grafana dashboard. That's dope. To do, try this out. Ask node ops if they use this. Okay, what is this testimonials thing? I don't know what this does. So this I like a lot because it's open source. It's featured in the documentation, huh? Nice. Okay, that's cool. It's so hard to like judge the impact though, right? Like without simple optimism nodes, no operators would need to follow a lengthy set of instructions on running an OP mainnet node from source. I do that all the time. We're gonna build roll up node execution client, legacy geth. Let me ask some of my node operator friends right now. Simple optimism node. Seems pretty straightforward. Open sourced Docker compose scripts for OP nodes. Seems is nice. Might not be that much effort. I'm not sure. Okay. Love how behind closed doors it is. Hard to judge use. That's so hard for all these open source tools. Stars and forks are such a vanity metric. Okay. I mean, this is probably best that I just like go through them and get a good idea of what each one does. Zeev, roll up as a service. ZEE. Okay, launcher superchain compatible Optimism L2 in just a few clicks. It features a fully managed rope dashboard, in-depth monitoring, blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Sign it up for free and get the pad, blah, blah, blah. Another one of these weird metrics gardens thing that I don't really understand how it works. Sign up, huh? Don't love that. Sign up with my dummy account. I have to agree to some privacy policies and stuff that I did not read. Now I look silly. OP stack. Deploy DevNet. Do. pull up config file. That's cool. My nodes. Oh, cool. It's got a whole bunch of like the OP contracts. Comes with a bridge. Oof. So I'm gonna have to compare all these roll up as a services. Dashboard. Oh, Google Drive, huh? Oh, it's a picture. Oh, okay. Blah, blah. Okay, how was the infrastructure? Blah, 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 blah. 64 OP stack-based L2 roll-up testnets and maintenance running on the Z RaaS platform during the given period. That seems like a data piece that I would like to track. $146 OP enthusiasts have tried the public demo OP. Not interested in that. Thousands of Web3 users have access OP stack articles, blog tutorials, blah, blah, blah. Who has user tooling? Who has benefited from them? We have some links. The Binary Holdings partner with Zeev to launch Binary the Holdings. The Binary the Holdings. Blah, blah, blah. The Binary Holdings layer 2 chain is what though? TBH. Oh, that's funny. Binary Sepolia testnet. Okay, so they're not on mainnet, right? Oh no, they are. Coming soon. Okay, so they're like... Okay. TBH. The Binary Holdings. Pandacy. Yeah, they look kind of similar. What did you say for me to call you? DDA? Pandacy. Are they on L2B? I don't see them on Panda. Freemium. And a share of net secrets of revenue, though. We like freemium. Grants and investments, none. Okay, so they're a roll-up as a service. And I'm not voting on how good the tool is. I'm voting on their historical impact. I need to remember that. Otherwise, I'm going to try these out and be like, this one sucks. This one's great. And that's not what I'm voting on. I also just realized my desk was at the wrong height, and that's why I was hurting. So this one's hard. It seems like maybe less impact than Gelato. Less impact from Gelato. So maybe because of that, I gotta, I don't know, compare to Gelato. Less impact than Gelato, but premium. Thought I was already logged in. Oh, I am already logged in. Okay. Deploy your first node. Let's see. Hey, you don't have an active subscription right now. Please purchase it. Oh, it's just the demo is the freemium part. Got it. Deploy DevNet. Don't cost money. Network name. Patrick. Oh. Permit an account address. I don't know. What's this wallet address here? Whoa, it can come with price feeds? That's pretty sick. What would this do? Oh, interesting. That seems like kind of gimmicky. Why can't I hit deploy? Should be less than 1,000. Okay. Deploy. Welcome, Patrick. Oh, thanks. This is your fully functional demo OP Stack DevNet. I love a fully functional. Oh, I'm gonna want to try it though. Do I have Forge installed in this? Oops. I do now. So can I like deploy to this then? Yeah, dummy. Fully functioning thing. My nodes. How is it? Can I deploy stuff? Doesn't seem that fully functioning. Can I get an RPC in here, please? Status NA. RPC endpoints. App chains and rollups section. View. Where's this? Select the OP stack option. Okay, navigate to the blah blah. Select the OP stack option under app chains and rollup section in the left sidebar. Stack, sure. Display OP stack network. To click on view. Click on view. My nodes. Okay, so then this doesn't have an actual. Okay, let's do this one then, I guess, because that one didn't seem to be correct. Okay, here we go. Yeah, it's still deploying. I think so too. View details. I can't view details. Well, I'm not voting on how usable it is. I'm just voting on impact. And so it seems like from the numbers, it's a little bit less. All right, who's next? I'll have to come back to all these. Sedge. Built by Nethermind. Command line tool that simplifies running nodes for the OP stack, Ethereum mainnet, and other networks, including testnet. Sedge makes it easy to use up nodes for OP mainnet, base mainnet, OP Sepolia, and base Sepolia. Sedge also supports various client implementations, not just Nethermind, allowing users to manage OP stack and Ethereum nodes quickly and efficiently. Okay, so this is going to be similar to docs are nice. Hello from Sedge. Sedge is a one-click setup tool for proof of stake network chain validators written in Go. I could install this. Complete quick start guide. Generate full node. I mean, this seems pretty cool. Sedge, okay, Sedge is a one-click node setup tool for proof-of-stake network/chain validators and nodes written entirely in the Go programming language. Sedge takes care of the entire on-premise full node setup based on the chosen client using generated Docker, blah, blah, blah. Supported chains and network. Geth, never mind, okay. Is this OP stack? This is kind of like Ethereum general. Does it work with Optimism? Okay, well, I have a little isolated environment I can try this on. Let's try it. Did I have to do source or something? One second. Settings. It's just the dimensions. Okay, that's fine. Sedge CLI not found. What did I do wrong? Did I actually not do this right? I mean, this looks right. Okay. You can run ls to print the files and command blah blah. Set of binaries. Okay, got it. There it is. What? Okay, there it is. Oh, deuce. Okay. I need to move it to /sedge to user local bin. I forgot where to move executables. Like user. People actually do that? I've actually never done that before. Sudo. Hey, buddy, could you look at Gari Network once? Is that in the OP Stack tooling? Oh, it might not be in the path because I just like this is like a brand new Linux instance, so it's all up probably. If I do this. Shit. It's a Solana product, so I'm a little bit confused, you know? Oh, probably won't have time to do that today. Sorry. Did I not move this in here? Oh my god, I'm an idiot. That's why. Oh. Sometimes you're just an idiot. Let's move that back, shall we? There we go. Okay, you know what? Let's so it's probably called bin right now. Oh, that's I see. Remove, you know what? Move bin to Sedge. LS. There we go. Now, Sedge. Which Sedge? No, there's nothing there still, so it's fine. Move Sedge to user local bin. Sudo. The stream is just gonna be me messing around with Linux. Okay, there we go. Sedge -- help. Ta-da. Okay. Only took me 8 years. Okay. Sedge is in. Sedge CLI. Fully with a guide through the process covering all steps. Non-interactive mode. I don't even know. I just did that because I'm not going to run through any of these anyway. Okay, here we go. Optimism. Okay, Sedge generate OP full node. Got it. We'll generate a Docker compose in an EMV with randomized, if not set execution. Got it. Okay. Okay. Compare to maintaining simple. So these two are pretty similar. So this is like open sourced node setup Docker. And this one's also open source node setup. I don't think this one's Docker. This is like, what is this? It does give you Docker composes and stuff. Okay. Sedge run. We'll run the Docker compose script generator, the Sedge generate command. I mean, that's pretty nice. So it does all the Docker. I mean, that's pretty nice. Okay, so this seems legit. I might have to try it myself later, but it's so hard to know what the impact is though, you know, like I might have to take like longer and like play with these more later. So I might, impact. What is the impact? This is not in the docs. So I'm assuming it's used less. Maybe less than the above. Maybe I like color coordinate these. This will be like a blue. This will be like blue. This will be roll up as a service will be red. Okay, cool. Next. I'm gonna have to come back to all of these. AWS KMS. Anytime I see KMS, I just think gamer KMS. AWS KMS and UB HMS. Oh, for OP stack. Okay. Secure key for OP. Oh, wait, that's not the same. Oh. That's kind of cool. I actually haven't seen this. Something like this. What does HMS stand for? HMS. It's like hardware something security or something. Hardware. No, it's not hardware. Hardware security model. That's what it is. We've deployed a signer proxy software that enables the OP stack chain to use an external signer, currently supporting AWS and UB through the official signer client. Currently the process only Optimism documentation for setting up a secret batch of proposer requires using plain private keys. Oh my goodness. Wow. This is fantastic. Creating an insecure environment for maintaining deployment. Breach. Although the documentation suggests using hardware security models for key management, it lacks how to do that. Chain operators, particularly those using bare metal setups, often prefer UB over cloud-based solutions like AWS due to its hardware native security. To enhance security, mainnet chain operators are encouraged to use industry standard hardware centers like UB and AWS KMS. This approach allows operators to deploy Optimism stack chains securely by protecting the private keys with hardware-based solutions. We love this. Existing resources such as integrating that into the acronym here provide the blah blah blah. Blah, 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 blah. Ooh. Wait. It's been used by the Lisk team. Okay. See, that's what I need. Used by Lisk. What is this metrics garden thing? Extremely upset. Are there docs for this somewhere? Like, first time saying it. Yeah, me too. So this has 0 stars. See, this is why stars are vanity metric. This was created 2 months ago. June 5th. So this was created June 5th. So it hasn't been around that long. So this unfortunately... This is just a Foundry project. Oh no, it's not. It's a Rust project. I'm an idiot. It's probably bugged, David. Or it's just not a lot of people use it. I mean, I feel like that's probably more likely. Starts a proxy server and listens for ETH signed transaction requests. Oh, interesting. Try it. I'm gonna have to try all these guys. Really new. So this is a security key. I'm gonna make this green. What up? Can you show your lo-fi playlist? Sure. It's not a playlist. It's just oh, nice. It's just this. Hey, absolutely. Thanks for listening to the video lessons. Okay. I mean, if this is used by Lisk, this is great. And this is something I don't see a lot of. And this is something that like not enough people talk about is, again, it's like what we've been seeing an epidemic. You know, let me even flip. Like we've been seeing an epidemic of products getting hacked because they leak their private keys, and something like this would actually be super helpful to people not getting hacked. That would be great. It'd be great if less people got hacked. So, okay, I'm gonna take 5 minutes here, and I will be right back. Or 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes. Yo, you finished the smart contract audit course? That's what's up. Got to move on to formal verification. Formal verification and assembly. So my node operator friends are getting back to me. Docker OP docs. Docker Optimism docs. I don't even know what Docker. Yeah, you can always ask. I can't promise I'll get to them, but yeah, ask away. Okay, I'm done being on break. I want to keep going. Start the clock. When YouTube video for the 100K subscribers? Yeah. Thanks for bringing that up. I had some stuff in life happen, and yeah, I will be making that soon ish. I'm also working on the Viper course right now, which is taking me some time. Why don't you like hard hat? It's not that I don't like hard hat. I mean, I made a 32-hour long course in hard hat. It's just I prefer Foundry, you know? Yeah, I mean, that's really it. I prefer Foundry. Foundry has a lot of things that I think the rest of the industry should, you know, use. Hard hat doesn't have some features that I think are important. And, you know, I think JavaScript is fine for, you know, the tool that you want to use, but I think personally it doesn't really make sense, right? JavaScript is a tool designed for the front end. It's designed to run in your browsers. And a lot of people kind of have taken it and said, okay, cool, this is a backend tool now, or this is a smart contract development framework now, and just put it places where it's not really the best suited. It's like taking your hammer, taking your tool and just bringing it everywhere with you to do everything, right? It wouldn't make sense to use a hammer to pave your road or to shovel a hole, but like, oh, well, we have, you know, this hammer, so let's just use it for everything. We have this tool, so let's just use it for everything. I feel like a lot of people do that for JavaScript, and a lot of times it doesn't make sense. For smart contract development, I think JavaScript isn't the tool that I would go with. But for some things it is nice, right? So for deployment, I actually don't love Foundry's deployment. I think Foundry's deployment leaves something to be desired. I think scripting in Solidity is very awkward. I think JavaScript is a little bit better, although I think scripting in JavaScript is also very funky. But you know, it's the same thing with everything, right? Every tool that you use, every technology that you use will have trade-offs. At the moment, for most use cases, Foundry is nicer, right? For most use cases for me. The trade-offs, I think the trade-offs of the benefits of Foundry outweigh whatever negatives it has. Although stay tuned for Moccasin. Stay tuned for Moccasin, my friend. Anyways, let's keep going. Hopefully that answered your question here. Clip that if I have a thing running that's going to get clips. Should clip that. Okay, so this seems cool, but it doesn't look like anyone's using this. Other than Lisk. Okay, I mean, Lisk is great. We're working with them to make the sign-up proxy perfect and production ready. That's... Got 15,000 OP for this. What up, Akil? Or Akil? Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce it right. How do you make front ends with Foundry cool? How do you make front ends with Foundry cool? What do you mean? I don't make front ends with Foundry. Make front ends with JavaScript. OP Stack Developer, all caps. Oh, deployer. Oh my God, I can't even read. It's a comprehensive tool designed to streamline the setup and deployment of OP Stack Chain by automating complex tasks. It offers seamless experience for developers, blah, 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 blah. OP Stack Deployer. This was made last year with funding updated 2 months ago. So this is kind of like a... What does this do? This seems like it's actually more confusing. What the hell? This person made like a bunch of bash scripts, but in Go. Oh my God. Why did they choose Go to do this? That's cool. They use cast to generate a key. What is the... Oh, they have a wallets.sh. Should not use the wallets.sh tool for production deployments. If you are deploying OP Stack Chain into production, you should likely be using a combination of hardware security modules and hardware wallets. What does this person do? Command, where they generate keys. Huh. Is this good? Oh, I guess they deployed some stuff. So that's kind of harder to do with. Does inheritance like not work great in Go? Okay, then they did some Foundry stuff. Okay. By the way, what do you think about Wake? I'm using it for fuzzing and contests, and I am satisfied. However, the LSP server put a lot of pressure to my CPU and RAM. I haven't used Wake a lot, so I can't really comment. This is a cool initiative. Wish more judges did this. Yeah, it's to me it's actually kind of eye-opening in like the sense that like, okay, like I like am not familiar with some of these tools, so like I have to like go and like learn some of these tools. And so it's interesting to me because I'm like, oh, like I wonder if other judges are gonna take, or voters are gonna take as much time as I'm gonna take to like learn some of these tools. I mean, I probably shouldn't be going through this at all. And I should just look at impact. Okay, what's the impact, right? Like me like walking through these is like maybe like not the best. I don't know. I feel like Keth IC has a version of this as well. Maybe. So how to check the output, save at a little environment, fire, blah, 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 configure network. Deploy crate to factory, optional. What does this person have them deploy? They've got this data structure. They have a Foundry project in here? No. Forge script. Where are they getting this repo from? Interesting. Is this really easier? Oh, what the heck? I almost feel like this is harder. Okay, I get the idea here. I don't know, maybe this is good. Maybe people like this. Okay, run OP batcher. Well, like if I want to stop this, no, I don't like this at all. I take it back. Oh, I don't like this at all. But it doesn't matter if I like it or not. What matters is the impact. So what is the impact? What is this again? This is OP stack deployer. So this is like open sourced node setup. This will be blue. Notes. Seems like it makes it harder. I don't love this, but it doesn't matter because what is the impact? It doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't even matter. One notable product that has benefited is Kakarot. Carrot? I already pronounced it wrong. Docs, GitHub. Has it helped them? Are you a lifelong learner? You gotta be. You gotta be a lifelong. We would have to like take their, which was so impressed with the tool and how it solved their issues that they hired me to continue building their roll-up on OP Stack. This led to my involvement with that labs, the team behind them. At their request, I created a new GitHub account here. To continue contributing to innovative blockchain projects, the original OP Stack player repository has received significant recognition. Many stars highlighting its impact and utility. You can view stargazers here. Check that I'm team on LinkedIn and Twitter. I mean, it doesn't really mean you're on the team. What's the name of the team again? Labs. So have any attestations here? This weird metrics garden thing. Instrumental, huh? Are they launched yet? I forget. Karak? 28 million of like legit ETH. That's pretty great. Optimum. Are they not on? So they're not an optimistic? They're an optimum, but they're on the OP stack. OP stack's code base, okay. Interesting. I almost feel like verify how impactful this was for current. I can't imagine it would be that much. I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something here. All right, Optimism, collective, and OP Stack documentation improvements. Does that qualify? OP Stack tooling. Products that are used to blah, blah, blah. Documentation tutorials which are not about OP Stack components or deployments. Non-technical tutorials about Optimism. Documentation is eligible. Got it. Okay. So this is OP Stack docs. I guess this would need a new color because this will be. Oh shit. Whoops. Summary docs. Are these just like all the PRs? Oh, it's all the same. Oh, okay. I see. How many contributors does this thing have? Who's this? Greg Cardo? Richard Gregg. A little logo. Okay. Oh, docs are so tricky to... I mean, they did make commits. Only made a few recently. But it's not the number, it's the quality. Oh, this is going to be so hard to... Patrick, are you planning on releasing a full stack course loving both F23 and F24? I sure am, but I'm super behind on making it. We'll call it, I mean, these are kind of small changes. I mean, but you know, these do seem very helpful like still. Oh, that's nice. I think that might be the lowest one. Maybe I'm under. I could be under indexing on like how important those contributions are. I'm gonna feel bad about it later. Roll op. Rollup is a script that makes it trivial for any developer to spin up an OP stack rollup for both dev and production use. The script lets you configure and run your own rollup by running only 2 or 3 commands. Uses a single well-documented config file. Additionally, it supports account abstraction and helps you automatically subsidize gas for transactions and blah blah. It's as simple as doing this. Uncomment this. Okay. This has most notably been used by Celestia. Okay, to let people experiment with DevNet OP. Developer advocate of Celestia. Okay. Excuse me, sorry about that. Are you an OP badge holder? I am not. I am a guest judge. Or a guest voter, excuse me. Roll up. Under development. Optimism governance grants. So this person already got a grant. It's good to know. Did they say that at the bottom here? They sure did. 75,000. I gotta start making more tools, huh? Excuse me, sorry. How do you install this? Rolled up high, okay. Oof. Python project with no tests, huh? Don't love that. A lot of these don't have tests. So this is going to be blue. Of course, because Twitter hates me. It's so hard to judge the impact, though, you know, like. I'm gonna have to try these. It's so hard for me to know like which one of these is best. I have to try it. Yeah, because the impact, because the impact is just like, yeah, everyone uses my thing and it's the best. Oh, that's so tricky. The Book of Optimism Fault Proof. Okay, that's cool. So this is docs. Aimed at demystifying the fault-proof system. That is eligible. Right? OP stacks components and its development. Okay, yes, that is eligible. Is this deployed anywhere? GitHub repo. Okay. Whoa, I might have to read this, huh? So this is one that's like, how do you judge the impact of this? Gotta like ask around. Canon. I'm gonna have to read this, and I'm gonna have to ask around. And of course, Twitter hates me. Oh, is it Chinese too? Yo. Alright, that's sick. Okay. Who has used it? Engineers have focused on blah. To do. Read. Ask around. See, it's like the retro. That's so hard. Voting. The foundation believes that venture funding should not be a factor when evaluating a product's impact. Okay. Retroactively rewarding the impact that has already been created. Retroactive. What is the impact that this project has created? I don't know. Damn, that's tough. I'm just gonna have to read it and then figure out how much I think of an impact it's had, just because I don't know. Like, it's so hard to know who's read this. Damn. I'm gonna have to come back to this later. Tech Nerds Program. Maintain a developer's repository, and the discussion section has evolved into a Stack Overflow style forum where hundreds of threads have turned into reusable resources that have led to documentation and developer experience. Oh, we love a good discussions place. Cool. Anyways. OP Stack. OP Stack. This is about the OP Stack tooling. OP Stack deployment, OP Stack. These all do look OP Stack-esque. Ethereum Optimism. Does look very OP Stack. Monthly metrics reporting. Somebody's got reports, huh? Well, that is cool. Is it GitHub Actions bot that does that? Oh, that is cool. That is cool. I want to use that. Wow, that is cool. I'm actually going to make a note of that. That's a cool repo. Wow, they even got the data for this period. Oh, that's cool. So this is like kind of like docs. This is more like community docs, I'll say. We'll do yellow for this one too. I don't know. It's so hard because it's like I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure I recognize this person. And I was like, oh, what's... Got it. So they're in the forum. So that's actually kind of cool. Oh, they're the one even answering. Oh, that's cool. Dev node. That's cool. So it's like its own anvil thing. I gotta come back to these doc ones. I'm like, oh, I gotta come back to all of these. Wow, this is so hard. Wow, this is so hard to vote on this. Node Guardians. Oh, I know these guys. Lord, good. Campaign metrics, yes, that's what I want. Okay, this is some stuff that I can actually have some context over. They're shortcutting themselves. I think it goes from October of last year. Oh, can I not change the time range? I mean, probably not, right? It's like not my Grafana. Oh, it's... maybe it's static. Maybe I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Okay, sure. Yes, this is good. This is some data that I understand. Good, we love that. It's gonna be docs game. Node guardians. Oh, it's the same, okay. Oh, they got retro funding. Ooh. To do, oh, whoops, this goes here. To do, take the campaign. Okay, very cool. I'm gonna come back to that. I think for now, I think I just have to like go through everything because it's just so much, you know. Upnode deploy, didn't it? They do something else. Was it this? OP stack deploy? No, it wasn't this one. Was it roll up? No. I saw them do something else. How many of them do you have to check? 20. I gotta go through 20 of these. Upnode deploy. Upnode deploy. Actually thought this was gonna be a lot easier. And it's like not easy at all. This is like super hard. I hate this. Just kidding. Just kidding. It's definitely tough though. This is definitely tough. If this was like, how good do you think it is? That would be different, but it's the retroactive impact. That's the hard part. But it's also the good part. Like that's what we want. What's the retroactive impact? Starting count. Okay, what does this do? This is a RaaS. So this one's going to be red. Oh, and it's got some open source stuff. No, this is open source. This is an open source RaaS? This is cool. That's a big plus. Free, open source, fully transparent. Okay, well, you don't have to do Conduit like that, but yeah. Oh, wait, it's him again. This guy's everywhere. Yeah, so he, okay. It's the same guy. mean, I'm about that, right? Like, because he's got the, where is it? Simple. This one. Oh, is he on the Optimism team? Yeah, but it's like, who uses this? That's the hard part. They gotta, I don't know who uses this. Celestia. Okay, so Celestia uses it. But I thought they use Rollup. So which is it? See, now I'm like, I mean, they could use both. Oh, no, they did. No, they just built something on top of it. Okay, so Celestia doesn't use it. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try all these. Completely unrelated question, but are you religious by any chance? I am not. All right, red print. That's cool. It's a developer-friendly framework library insulated to deploy OP-Stacks contracts in a modular style. It supports type-safe smart contract deployment, reusable testing pipeline, all Solidity-based. Interesting. These are all super new, though. Super new. Well, I go to the gym a lot. Does that count as a religion? This is pretty cool. Okay. Nice. Nice. Okay. I see. I'm gonna have to go through the rest of this. Aha. Get started. Well, that's kind of crazy. Interactive documentation. I'm gonna have to play with this as well. Use it. Oh man. Conduit. Sorry, how loud was that, by the way? Let's see your data. I'm actually familiar with you guys. Avo. Know them. One-third of rollups in the OP superchain use conduits. That's pretty impressive. That is impact. A list of conduit customers. Okay. Synthetics? They have a roll-up? Snacks chain. Whoa, really? Why isn't it on? Interesting. Huh. So it's pay to use, but found out that that doesn't matter. Retro funding 90 OP. I mean, this is pretty. This seems big. Notes, a lot of users. Time was for a little break. Yeah, sorry. How loud was it? Have you heard about the Internet Archive hack? I have. I believe decentralization is a good solution for these kind of things, but it's a bit challenging to store that amount of data in a decentralized manner. I have not looked into the hack, so I'm not sure, but probably. All right, I'm gonna rip through the last 5, and then I'm probably gonna stop streaming, go get some dinner, and then come back on, and then try to do a lot of these things off stream. Damn. Yeah, this is way harder to do than I thought it was going to be. But that's why they pay me the big bucks, right? Just kidding. They don't pay me anything. Okay. Yeah, Conduit I'm actually super familiar with, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time there. Builderism. Make your OP stack in just a few commands. OP stack tooling. So this is... We love this. It's like a CLI. Yep, so this is going to be open source node setup. So this is going to be blue here. Builderism. 6 months old. See, some of these are so young. Like, how are you going to have retroactive impact and you're only 6 months old? That's what I gotta, I need an age here. 6 months. Let's do this now. Conduit. I'm pretty sure they're more than a year old. Company. There's no like about us. July. How old is Conduit? $18 months ago. Okay. Red print. How old are you guys? $5 months ago? Yeah, like 5 months. 5 months old, looks like. Up node deploy. So that's maybe 5 months ago as well. 7 months. Maybe 7 months, and I gotta put like to check. Gotta double check that. Node Guardians. This was made, I think, more than a year ago. This was made 4 months ago. 4 months. Six months ago. Oh, it's older than a year. The Book of Optimism. All proof. 3 months ago. Well, that's like 4 or 5 months ago. 4 months. Roll up. Over a year old. Okay. See, this is only like 2 months old. These roll-ups as a service, I'm not gonna... So much harder to do, you know, like, okay, let's see, when was this thing created? Resources, newsroom. Yeah, okay. Gelato. See, I know Gelato's older. I just don't know. When did they launch this service? Gelato roll up as a service Twitter. Oh, they pivoted completely to roll-ups as a service. Whoa, really? Whoa. Oh, that's so interesting. Whoa. Wait. Are they not doing... Interesting. Wait, why so many pay for use companies are in here not to be open source? So the idea here is these aren't public goods. This is just impact. Doesn't matter how. The way that I'm voting is who has made the highest impact, regardless of, you know, payment structure or anything. Okay, so now Gelato says that they have Lisk. Lisk. Oh, Lisk. Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah. Duh. But there's somebody else. Okay. Okay, I have the age of pretty much... I'm not sure on Gelato. I'll have to come back to that. But the age seems super important, right? So, like, the ones that have been not around very long, it's very hard to like, be like, oh, okay, they have huge impact. The fact that they're used by Lisk is like pretty dope. Anyways, builderism. This is blue. Oh, I already got it. It's hard to know who used it. Okay, so I'm starting to get a feel for like what types of stuff people are doing. Okay, I got another RaaS. So this is called what? Alt layer. RaaS. Restaked rollups. It's kind of cool. We deployed 4 AVSs for our RaaS clients. This is some eigenlayer stuff. I'm not exactly sure how that works as of right now. Some of our client testimonials can be found here. Okay. What? Where are these testimonials? Who are your clients, though? Partners ecosystem. I need the... Is there like a clients on here? Like who uses you though? You have a meme partners? What the heck is this? What? I mean, I guess that's what I get for clicking that, you know. According to some Google search, Gelato Network was founded in 2019. Yeah, so I'm very familiar with Gelato Network, but I just don't know when they launched their roll-up as a service product. I didn't realize that they like totally pivoted to roll-up as a service. That was kind of interesting to see. Oh, see, okay, that's exactly what I wanted. Okay, great. A list of OP stack rollups. Nice. Excuse me. I mean, this is great. Public. Oh, so it's on a client though. Okay, so okay. This is great though. That's what I was looking for though. That's really good. Seems like a big number. Who is this cyber network and why do they have $7 billion? Why have I never heard of these guys? Eigenlayer, superchain. I mean, those are some big numbers. Am I missing something here? Are these with alt layer? Let's roll up as a service. Is this number so big because it's restaked? Are they like counting that? Re-alt TVL, roll up TVL. Oh, okay. Cyber's on here. 22 million. What? 7 billion. AVS TVL. Roll up TVL, 1 million. Let me see. I see. Okay. AVS. Got it. I see. Big numbers. L2 beats. Asterisk. AVS. Okay. Those are sweet though. That's really cool to see. Okay. Glad I looked deeper into that. Asphere, roll up as a service. Sphere, roll up as a service. Red. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back through these and almost like, okay, like how much impact did the rollups as a service do? How much did the docs do? How much did these open source tools do? And almost like bucket them inside of this bucket to make it easier for me to like allocate funding. Gonna sign into this, my dummy email. Oh, well. Oh, well. Deploy rollup. OP stack coming soon. Bro, you might have just DQ'd yourself, my guy. OP secure projects and establishing yourself as a RaaS leader. Are already battle tested Optimism RPC infrastructure. But this is for their roll up as a service. I mean, am I crazy here? Like, to me, this is an obvious DQ. Yo, what up, Vectorize? Dude, honestly, man, I'm going through this and I'm like, yo, this is hard as hell. You know, like, this is harder than judging a competitive audits competition, right? Because that's like way more objective. This is like way less objective. The only thing, wait, Vectorize, the easiest judgment, I think, or the voting that we're gonna make, I think, is this one right here. I think this one is obviously DQ'd, right? Like, their application And yeah, if you want to DM me later, like please do. I'm probably gonna DM a bunch of people because I'm like trying to wrap my head around some of this stuff. Like I feel like I have to ask so many questions because like on the impact of some of these, like a lot of these docs ones, it's so hard to know what the impact is, right? Like maybe like all of these people who built all of these things like went through like Book of Optimism fault tolerance, right? And like this is the thing that taught them everything, but like I don't know, you know. But yeah, I think this is the easiest one so far because it's on the roll up as a service, which doesn't exist yet. So to me, that's an easy DQ unless I'm like missing something. I don't know that this is a DQ. The OP RaaS doesn't exist. I guess rating 0. DQ. I don't know. Cool. All right, one click bare metal. Node deployment. Blockchain makes it easier to deploy. It looks like the impact has not yet arrived. Maybe marketing impact? For who? For Asphere or just like in general? Like some of the, well, so that's why I thought like it was important, or I think it was important to like go through the age. Cause like, yeah, like on some of these, like some of these were only been around like a couple months. So like figuring out the impact is going to be hard for those. The ones that have been around for longer probably have made longer impacts, but I don't know. Okay, so this is Blockjoy. Because so down here in these sections is where they talk about like their impact, and like that's what I'm trying to judge on is like the impact. Like for a second I was like, all right, I'm gonna run all these tools, figure out which one I like the best, but then like rereading kind of the for OP stack evangelism, looks like the impact is not yet right. Maybe marketing impact for OP stack evangelism. Looks like the impact is not yet arrived for who? Just like in general for like OP? Is that what you're saying? Test and prod and indexing company. Is this a paid service? Pay to use? Okay. Dedicated unmetered blockchain nodes on any bare metal infrastructure have to be strict with the retro aspect of. Yeah, for sure. So for like the docs, the impact is going to be like, yeah, like marketing is going to be kind of how we judge that, which is like tough. Or just like word of mouth for the DQ project. Oh. I don't know. To me, this is like an obvious DQ. It's just, to me, this is like better luck next year. Like I don't know, like launch your, if you're like, hey, we're a roll up as a service for Optimism, we're going to apply to retroactive impact. By the way, it's not launched yet. So I don't know. It just seems, I don't know. I would, marketing maybe, I don't know. To me, it's just a DQ. I could see an argument where it's marketing impact. Dedicated unmetered blockchain nodes on any bare metal infrastructure. Okay, so bare metal versus cloud. If you're saying cloud providers who say like they're bare metal has always confused me, because I'm like, you're a cloud provider, but you're saying you do bare metal instances? Oh, it's a VM on top of a server. Okay, that's the only difference. I see. Okay, so it's like, it's so close though. They're so similar. OP-Geth, OP-Ref. What am I voting on? Effective was profit, but right, but it's OP stack. Improve the usability and accessibility of the OP stack through tooling enhancements. Does that include like RPC providers? Of the OP stack. Integration tools. And scripts for node management. Service deploying, hosting, and OP. I guess RP services count. Okay, so it's like running nodes on these bare metal cloud servers. I just bare metal, I'm always like, okay, it's a physical server that like you have, but it's like not. What up, Adir? IDR? I don't know how to pronounce your name, I'm sorry. Enterprise node operators. What is an enterprise node operator? Patrick streaming. I forget my fake email. This is my fake email. Just create an email for this. And we're in. Ta-da. Okay, launch node. Optimism. Ready for liftoff. Oh. Was it like contact sales? Launch your node. Huh. Can I learn this stuff? Yeah, you sure can. Okay, so this is like an RPC provider? Seems like most products are not done for real benefit, but to get a retro drop, get money and die in a few years. I disagree. I think that's a little pessimistic. I just started your DeFi course, man. Huge thanks. Hell yeah. Hope you have a ton of fun doing that. Okay, so it's like, yeah, it's like RPC services and stuff. Node infrastructure, node service companies. So yeah, okay. So this is like, it's not a RaaS. This is almost, it's like kind of just Node as a service, which is good. I mean, we need those. I mean, what is the one-click bare metal deployment? I just don't know who's using it. Oh, Gold Sky, OX, Indexing Company, and Test and Prod. Okay, who's Test and Prod Company? Some Andre. All right, what is it? Status of organization dead. Okay. I think they're Node as a service, but you have to, they're Node as a service on bare metal. You have to contact sales. Who's Indexing Company? The Indexing Company, sorry. What do these guys do? How it works? We sell infrastructure, not data. Okay. Yeah, so Node as a service, I mean, these are good. These are important. It's hard for me to know how much people are using them. I wouldn't be surprised if these are cheaper. Google Cloud have bare metal? Yeah, okay, they have bare metal too. I don't know. I'm gonna do this as red just because it's like kind of, it's not roll up as a service, but it's like kind of the same kind of pay cloud service as a lot of the roll up as a service. Okay, 2 more. And then I'm gonna go take a break and finish voting offline. Understanding Optimism code base. That seems important. Oh, it's the same guy. Nice. I think I just have to read this. So this is the docs. Why would they share their GitHubs when it's private? Who? Blockjoy? Oh, wait, that's actually a good point. That's pretty funny. I didn't think about that. Yeah, good question. Yeah, I don't know. Hey, go check out my GitHub. Click. It's restricted. Oh. I mean, this seems like something that like I'm probably going to go through actually. So yeah, I should leave that as a note. Patrick wants to read. And it's the same thing with this one up here. Patrick wants to read. Oh, how old is it though? Last year, huh? Okay. Okay, last one for the high level. I'm gonna go off stream for a bit. Kurtosis Optimism package. Kurtosis. Kurtosis is an advanced tool for creating local modular Ethereum devnets with easy read definitions. Supports Docker, Kubernetes, and built on top of mainnet. Blog post. Wait, what is this? Kurtosis Optimism package. Oh, so it's like a Docker for Docker. Oh, that's cool. What up, Isaac Newton? Hey, thanks. Much obliged. I was a big fan of when you discovered gravity. That was pretty cool. Called Ethereum package. So do you have an Optimism one? Optimism package. I like what I'm seeing. I gotta try this tool too. So this is going to be open source node setup. Try it. I got another one that I have to try. It's all right. It's good. Toast's Optimism package. That's what I want. 5 months ago, maybe? It's like 4 or 5 months old. You flipped me, bro. What a stream. Gotcha, dog. Welcome. Was Isaac Newton the 3 laws? No, that wasn't him, right? 3 laws of... No, it was him. Yeah, okay, it was him. Okay, so I've done a brief look through all of these and not given them all the time of day that they need. So I gotta go do that, but I'm really hungry and I need dinner. Damn, this is way harder than I thought it would be. Cause like even like the doc into potential sponsors of Updraft. The question is like, oh, okay, like how many, you know, I mean, we can track like signups and like views and stuff like that. But like, hey, like what's the actual impact though, right? Because you could have a video that gets 10 million views. However, it teaches people to like do the hokey pokey, you know? So impact is actually none in terms of like Ethereum or Optimism impact, right? You're like, look, I had this amazing video about Optimism, and like you click on the video and it's like you do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. Optimism's cool and like doesn't actually teach OP Stack anything. That's why stars and forks are kind of a tricky metric because it's like super low effort. And it's like, and with these, it's even harder. So like with Cypher and Updraft, it's a little bit easier for us to like kind of figure out metrics because, you know, like that's like our full-time thing now, right? But a lot of these are just like, oh yeah, I'm doing this for fun. I'm doing this out of the goodness of my heart. So they're not going to put the time in to like get the tracking that they really need. Which is something I think about a lot, which sucks. Like data analytics. I mean, data is so important, but you have to like spend so much resources on getting data just to like prove to people that you have good data. You know, it's really tough. Hi Patrick, I've seen your face more than my friends in the last 7 months. Good. Go see your friends. I found my first low, but it didn't pay me. Yo, nice though. Still trying to prove myself. Hey, you know, it took a lot of people a lot longer than 7 months to find their first low. So that's great. Why be optimistic when you can be certain? Is that a real question on optimistic rollups? I can actually answer that if that's a real question, but I don't know if that's a real question or not. I could take that question at face value. Okay, so wow, this is gonna take me a lot longer than I thought. Okay, so I thought this was gonna be more interesting of a sneak peek. Hopefully it was interesting, at least somewhat. But yeah, it feels like I just need to do a lot more. I need to do a lot more research on all of these to figure out, okay, what's the impact? Because that's what we're voting for. What is the impact on the Optimism stack that these projects have had? A part of me feels like the rollups as a service have probably had the most impact. So as like a class, maybe they should get the most of the funding for this section. Your gravitational impact is big in this space. Oh man. Newton with the puns over here. All right, well, yeah. And then after, I mean, these, so I love a good open sourced, like Docker do-it-yourself system. I love that stuff. I'm just like, how impactful is it? But rollups as a service don't add to OP superchain fees. Dude, I mean, the rest of these don't either, technically, right? Vectorize, like, OP has to eat. No, it does though, because if rollup as a service creates a rollup on the superchain, do they not? No, they must. Because if you build a rollup on top of the OP stack with your rollup as a service, it's still. Do they not? Is T-Sender working for reward distribution of Codocs? It sure is. Wait, vectorize. Is that real though? Do rollup as a service not pay superchain fees? Like Blast didn't pay OP. But I think Blast was different though. Like I think Blast base pays OP, yeah. I think Blast was different though. I think Blast forked OP as opposed to like running like the superchain stuff. Like who are some of these roll up as a service peeps? I mean, let's look at like Conduit real quick. So Gravity, oh, it's on Arbitrum, okay. Mode. So Mode deployed through Conduit. Mode pays OP superchain fee. You know what? Let's learn how and why superchain drives fees to the Optimism Collective. Okay, so Mode is paying fees. You have to pay OP part of sequence of fees. So Mode pays fees, but Mode did roll up as a service. Lisk, same thing. I guess Lisk didn't pay anything though. But Mode did stuff. So I think it's not mutually exclusive, right? So if you, oh my God, I'm not sharing my screen. Sorry about this. So this is like, I was just like, yeah, sorry. So this is the Superchain Health dashboard that I got from their site. Yeah, it looks like Mode pays fees. Mode did roll up as a service, so all good, I guess. Yes, if they help anyone of the Superchain, they have done impact. Right. Yes, agreed. So if you roll up as a service and you launch a chain that pays fees, all good. I don't know if Kurtos says, but like some of these are going to have impact that we're like not going to see, right? Like, so the roll up as a service, that's going to have impact that we're going to see. Kind of the attribution is easy, right? Like Lisk. Okay, cool. Lisk, Lisk did, you know, it actually did $0 a month, but sure. Lisk is a part of the super chain. Boom. Conduit did Mode. Mode's actually paying stuff. Boom. But like maybe they all like read this guy's book and that's how they know like what's up. So like it's much harder to know like how much this affected the superchain fees, because like this stuff is good. Like, you know, docs are important. I don't know. Node Guardians is really dope. That's great. Great. I gotta play with Node Guardians. All right, gang. Well, I'm going to jump off. Oh, one more question, actually. Bro, what do you think about ZK Sync and Scroll? Do they have staying power? Tech boast about but in deliver. I'm not sure what your last sentence was, but yeah, for sure. I mean, ZK rollups are awesome. Yeah, absolutely. They definitely have staying power. There's you know, Vitalik talks a lot about how he thinks ZK is kind of the future of rollups. It's actually really interesting to like kind of compare some of Vitalik's writings to like someone like Ed Felton, who is the co-founder of Arbitrum, who is on the other side, who says optimistic rollups are actually what's going to stay and what's going to be awesome. So I think they both have their use cases. I think they're both very interesting. But yeah, I think ZK Sync and Scroll for sure. For sure. Yeah, ZK rollups, I think, have some kinks to work out, and then they're going to be phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. So. Cool. All right. Well, I'm going to go grab some dinner and try to figure out how to vote on these. Thanks all for joining.